200 miles above old Mother Earth.
Astro Scout to Earth Space Control.
Receiving you, Scout 555.
Stellglass passes full cosmic test, sir.
Pressure tests okay, Captain.
Same applies to air pressure tests. Ready to test Stellglass in maximum re-entry dive.
Stand by for my signal. Today, Tia, man will re-enter the Earth's atmosphere without heat shields, without having to look at an astro screen. Controller to Captain Roke. Commence your dive now.
First phase of dive now, sir.
Diving rate, 20,000 miles per hour. Entering ionosphere. Heat reading, nose cone, 3,000 degrees. Cabin Stellglass, 2010.
Scout to control. Stellglass holding well. Clear as a lunar landscape.
Hold your speed for 10 more seconds, then start to slacken and level out.
Hold for 10? Who does he think we are? We do that and a ship could split apart.
Scout to control. Buffeting from heat refraction. Holding for 10. Stellglass passed all tests. But as for the rest... Starting to tumble. All phases out of control. Activate counter-gravitator.
Only doing 10,000, Captain.
Activate rocket braking sequence.
Right, sir.
All systems A-OK. Space control inside, sir.
They made it!
The year 2500 AD, the Phoenix 5, the crew, Captain Roke, Ensign Adam Hargraves, Cadet Tina Kubrick, and their computeroid Carl. Their mission, to patrol the outer galaxies for Earth Space Control, to maintain peace, and to capture Zodian, the humanoid, who with the aid of his computers Alpha and Zeta, endeavors to become dictator of outer space.
With adequate preparation, there's no reason it shouldn't have been successful. The Phoenix 5, your ship, Captain.
She's the ultimate.
Can you imagine what she looks like inside?
No, but I sure like to get
Captain Roke, permission to come aboard. The control deck is a highly functional design.
Very compact, sir.
Permission to activate flight console, sir?
A nav console, sir?
I think we've had enough flight and navigation for today.
Well, why don't we leave these two here, Captain, while I show you the rest of the ship?
Right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You'll probably be interested in the sick bay. Here is the latest in diagnostic and physiological equipment to treat every sickness we know. And some we don't know. But that'll be up to your specialized medical knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Operating bed. With built-in anesthetics, revivicators, heart and respiratory recorders.
Very interesting, sir.
A climatizer to adjust you to all the elements you may encounter. Laboratory and preparation room. The crew's off-duty cabins are on this deck. Like to see your cabin?
I saw the mock-up they made in a simulation, sir. I liked it.
Now I have something rather special for you. The Galaxial Garden.
After you, sir. Fantastic, sir.
And the effects may not be the same as in outer space, but shoots from the Valerian violet plant.
Incredible healing properties, sir.
Ah, we're lucky. Jupiter herbs.
If only they didn't wander so much, sir, when released from Jupiter's heavy gravity. the devil to find. And as for the effect from...
The still glass ceiling, it was fitted yesterday, before your test flight. There are times when I know I'm right before the event. Now, we'll see the new dyno reactors on our way back.
Adam, would you like me to program a cup of Saturnium seaweed tea?
No, thanks.
One day you'll have no choice. So I... Adam, do we have a computeroid for the Phoenix?
You should see those reactor relays. Tina, meet Carl, computeroid.
Hello, Carl. Why doesn't he talk?
Probably programmed onto the ship from the computeroid laboratory. He shan't be fully activated till tomorrow's liftoff. Come on, Carl. Off you go to the control room. Sleep tight.
Right, you two, back to control center. We've got a briefing.
You've heard a lot about Zebulon 9 in the past few months.
But none of it nice, Professor.
No, we lost 5 ships there already.
Our last survey ship beamed back a visual of the planet before going into land. I'll put it up on the screen for you.
They didn't land, sir. They crashed.
Yes, an unfortunate detail. Our lay scans have picked up signals of a new fissional power developing on the planet. I suspect our old friend Zodian started something there before he was captured. We're almost locked onto it. Just a matter of fine-tuning. There.
No wonder the others crashed.
That's where you must land and report your findings.
Right, sir.
Zodian the second.
Handsome.
Zodian's a warp scientist, a humanoid genius who kills men for power. I'm a scientific executive and I send men on defense missions. Some get killed. Logically, the same result.
No, sir. Zodian's destroyed entire planets in his attempt to become dictator of outer space.
How's he enjoying prison life below, sir?
Has he tried to escape again?
No, he seems to have changed.
In what way, sir?
He stopped his scheming and settled down. He passes the time making a tapestry.
Yes, a living likeness, eh, Mr. Controller? But how long before they call it a portrait of the late Controller, eh? Must keep up appearances, eh, Mr. Controller? Now for the final phase of the micro-wire circuits. On one side a portrait and on the other a masterpiece. Well now, one more thread and my force field interrupter will be complete, except for power. I only wanted to mend your little one's astro-skipping coil. As guards, you Martians are excellent, but when it comes to fine work, for me, it only takes a couple of minutes or perhaps an hour or two. I like the little ones from Mars. So Martian and so alike. Such a wonderful toy, powered with strong solar batteries in the handle. You go back to your guard duty by the door, and I'll tap on the force field wall when it's ready. And now, controller, I have the power to use my interrupter. Excuse me, I think your force field is fused. Oh, perfect for an invention of Earthman.
Scout commuter passed inspection.
Loaded onto Phoenix 5.
Zodian has escaped his cell. Zodian has escaped.
Place guards on Scout. This is the controller. Take Zodian alive. Take Zodian alive. Oh, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Collect your crew and check the Phoenix.
Right, sir.
Singular 9. So that's why the controller wants me alive. He suspects I'm behind the reacting elements there. Survey microlog for Zebulon 9.
Explosion in comm center. Explosion in comm center. Take Zodian alive.
Captain to crew, explosion in the control room. Rendezvous at the elevator now.
Good go.
All clear below, sir.
Communications suggest that Zodian is still near the buildings. Tina, you remain on board. Adam, you and I'll see what we can do to help.
I'll activate Carl.
Right. Hold it.
Surely Zodian couldn't be here yet?
Never take chances.
Sensor alert. Alien humanoid on board.
Alien?
simplest of maneuvers still get the best results.
What do you mean?
I emerged on the lower deck and sent the elevator ahead of me. Now you will do as I say. Come with me.
Power units reaching maximum capacity 10 minutes. And running out.
I'm not a very good pilot, but I'm a brilliant scientist. I can program a destructive beam even on this console.
I don't believe you.
You can do routine blast-offs and touchdowns. I can ruin 2,000 years of Earth space progress with this one button. So, at last you believe me. Full emergency blast-off.
Earth control to Phoenix 5. Zodian, as you see, your attempt to destroy comm center was not successful. You'll now return here.
No threats, Mr. Controller.
Adam and the captain are not aboard, sir, and there's a destructor beamed onto the center.
Thank you, Tina. He may blast us, but our beams will react at the same time. So Zodian and Earth control will be obliterated together. Well, do you return to Earth control?
Why should I? I have the fastest spaceship of your outer galaxy fleet. You have nothing to say, Mr. Controller? A bad day, Mr. Controller, for you. Your ship gone and your crew destroyed.
Yes. It would seem you have beaten us.
And I always will.
What dissolvers are fatal?
No longer fatal. A recent refinement relative to the theme of Earth space control being a body of peace.
It's a well-kept secret, sir.
And we'd like it to remain that way, Ensign. Now to the Astro Scout. It's standing by for you to pursue the Phoenix. I'll brief you on the way.
We've located the Phoenix 5. Lock lay beams into our power circuits.
Yes, sir.
Right, stand by to cut dyno reactors. Now!
If only Zodian knew he's towing the smallest ship of our fleet.
I could have used you now to help me land.
Carl, set your voice circuit to my communicator and blanket all incoming communications to control cabin. Do not let Zodian see you are activated.
Suggest use dissolver on Zodian.
Negative. We must find out exactly where he's going. Now switch from manual to automatic flight control.
Control this ship if I really tried.
Emergency. Emergency. All ships in Zebula 9 sector. I repeat. Emergency. Emergency.
Attention all spaceships, this is Captain Roke. I'll handle the situation. Tina, Scout is following. Our instruments show you've already started your re-entry dive. Prepare for a rough landing.
Now, where's the nearest landing site to my 20-year master plan? Sector 62.
Are you all right, sir?
Yes,
Yes, and you?
Well, I am now. Where's Adam?
Stowing a slightly battered Astro Scout in the lower deck. How's the Phoenix?
Carl's working on the damage up forward.
Good.
I tried to follow Zodian on the Astro screen, but it was impossible. Too much interference.
So he's made it.
"20 years to develop and 20 seconds to fuse these two into their circuits. Additional element unheard of before. Tuned to help me to reach the ultimate. To understand the fundamentals of man and woman. People of the outer galaxies. First to understand and then to conquer. Now, program first experiment of destructor. Let me see. Phoenix 5 can be the target.
Suggest no trial until humans from Earth leave this sector.
Humans? But I came here alone. They should be dead. How did they get here?
Perhaps if you'd tried to listen.
He left the dissolver on board. He still doesn't know its effect isn't permanent.
And the Phoenix?
A rough landing, sir, but not a crash. I'm afraid we're out of the chase, but we can still lift off.
Activate destructor.
No.
They're blasting off. You've got to activate now. I created you. Obey orders.
You created us with human qualities.
We make our own decisions.
You're letting them escape, knowing they can come back and destroy my plan?
How can they? This laboratory is heavily shielded to prevent detection.
All I needed was your cooperation.
Senseless destruction. Unnecessary.
Well, that's the report in full, sir. We're heading back to Space Station 04 for repairs.
Estimate time it will take to clear damage.
2 days, sir.
Message logged. Your next assignment will be beamed to you in 7 days.
Thank you, sir.
That means 5 days rec leave.
4? You can't count traveling time.
I can. After traveling with Zodian, any day is a holiday.